everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a video all about the Ulta makeup bag. Basically, if you haven't heard about this promotion, Ulta was offering a free 14-piece makeup bag with the purchase of Ulta Cosmetics products of $19.50 or more. So if you spent about $20 on Ulta cosmetic products, you got to pick out a bag for free. So you got to either pick between a purple or a pink one. I chose the little purple bag. It looks just like this. It had 14 products inside of it, and I thought it would be fun today to do a little bit of a first impression slash kind of a makeup tutorial using the products. The base of my makeup was done ahead of time. As you'll see in the video, a lot of the products are, like lips and eyeshadow and things like that, but I hope that you guys like the video, and if you are interested, then keep on watching. Alright, so starting off with the first impression slash the tutorial part of the video, obviously you saw the bag that we get in the package, and there were two options when you were at the store. You could either get the pink one or the purple one, so I chose the purple one. So we're gonna put that over here. Alright, so I'm just gonna start off and do my whole makeup with the products that were in the bag, and as I go on, I'm just gonna give my opinions on the products and say if I like them or not, and I will let you guys know if I think that they're worth it. So I started off obviously with the base. I do have foundation, concealer. I forgot that there was bronzer in the kit, so I do have some bronzer on, so I'll just have to swatch that or something else. But at least the rest of the products I will get to try for you on camera. So I'm gonna start off by doing my brows really quickly. I wanted to wait and do them on camera just so that we could see how the brow gel works. Alright, so when you open up the brow gel, it comes with like a tiny little spoolie, which is nice. It says that it comes out being clear. Alright, so my first opinion on this is the brush is very hard, which is kind of nice because it'll move the brow hairs into place. I will say, I don't notice a ton of product. In the past, I've also used a clear mascara as a brow gel, and that is very liquidy when you use it, so I'm kind of used to an extra liquidy product on my eyes. So I do like the fact that you can definitely tell that it moved the brow hairs, but it doesn't feel like super thick and liquidy. So I'm gonna say I like that. I'm gonna give that a pass. Another thing that you get in the kit is this Ulta Beauty Mattifying Face Primer. It is oil-free and paraben-free, and it says it controls shine and blurs pores. I'm not going to use this today just because I already have all of my foundation and everything on, but it looks like this. It has like a bubble on the top, and let's see what color it comes out. So it comes out like a white little powder. It comes out looking like a white little gel. Most of these products kind of smell the same. They kind of smell like lightly powdery, but not really have too much of a scent at all. But so there is a face primer in the bag as well, but I'm not going to use that today, like I said, just because I won't need to. So what I'll do next is I'm going to go into the face palette. So if you open this up, inside there is a cool bronzer and a rose blush. And the cool bronzer, if I swatch that on my finger, looks like that. I don't know if you can totally see it, but it is a nice color. When I first got this, I opened these up, and the blush is called Rose Blush. It's very, very pink, so it looks like that. I will say when I first got these, I was a little bit disappointed because I felt like the face powders were a little bit powdery, but I'm curious how they transfer onto the skin. So I'm not going to use the bronzer since I already have bronzer on, but I will try the blush. And another thing that you do get in the bag that I think is kind of cool is this blush brush. It's just like a nice fluffy soft brush. So we're going to try this and see if we like it. So let's get it. It does coat the brush nicely. Okay, let's see. Oh, wow. All right, so there is good color payoff, I will say. Almost immediately, I noticed the color on my face. I do really like that. Wow. All right. So I like the brush a lot. I think it does a really good job, and I like the blush too. I think it's a pretty color for those with fair skin. I think that looks really nice. What we'll do is we're gonna add our highlight. Now this is the Liquid Illuminator in the color Northern Lights, so just like this tiny little pink tube. I am nervous about this because I usually don't wear liquid highlighters, so I'm intrigued on how this is going to go. It's very pink. That's like my first impression. My opinion so far is that a little bit is gonna go a long way with this stuff, but I will put it on and see. All right, so it dries almost immediately. So if you're gonna put it on your face, it doesn't really blend out. I think the highlighter does a fine job. Like I said, I'm not really a huge fan of pink highlights. Obviously, I like it better on this side because that's where the light is coming from. I think it's pretty. I think it would need a powder highlight over it to really make it shine, but I think it is pretty on its own. And next, we're gonna use the tinted eye primer. And this is tinted. This is interesting. Okay, so this comes out of the tube looking very golden. So I'm very intrigued how this is gonna go. So we'll put this on our eyes. This is interesting to me. So this looks kind of like a MAC paint pot or a Revlon like cream eyeshadow. It's kind of rubbing out to be not so opaque, but it's interesting to me that it is so golden. I don't know why that is. Doesn't totally bother me. It's just funny that it is like that. All right, so two of the other things that are in the bag, you'll get this Ulta Beauty little pencil sharpener. So there's a bigger, there's like two different sizes. So there's one for like bigger, like maybe like a lip stain or like a lip pencil, and then one for eyeliner. It's like a pencil sharpener. And then also in the bag, you get this Juice Infused lip oil. Mine is in the scent coconut. So I'm gonna put this on just to like prepare my lips for later when we're gonna put on a lip color. This is really nice. It reminds me of a lip gloss. It's pretty much exactly what it is. One thing I will say is that that definitely leaks in the bag. And I don't know if that's just like where I had it in my room, but it kind of leaked out into the bag a little bit. So everything kind of smells a little bit like coconut. Another thing that you get in the bag is this eyeliner pencil in Blackout. So I'm gonna use this before I put on my eyeliner. All right, so just finished applying the eyeliner. I don't know if it's my total favorite. It would kind of depend for me if it lasted all day, if it was very wearable, but I don't know if it's my favorite right off the bat. Okay, so now it's time for eyeshadow. So in this palette, which is covered in the lip oil, like I said, there's a bunch of colors in here. There's Bunny Tail, Peony Bouquet, Garden Party, Lilac Blossom, Butterfly Wings, and Honeycomb. So they all look like this, and it does come with a little sponge brush. So we're gonna start off today, I think, by putting down a transition shade. We're gonna try our hardest to make this work. So I'm gonna put the color Butterfly Wings onto my eye. And if you are curious what brushes I'm using, they are the BS Mall brushes, the $11 brushes from Amazon. They're like the most sold brushes from Amazon. Right off the bat, I'm going to say that the colors are a little bit powdery. I'm not seeing a ton of color payoff, and there's a lot of fallout in the palette. Next, I'm gonna go into the color Peony Bouquet. I'm really gonna pack that color onto my brush, hoping there's like some color payoff. What I've kind of noticed about these colors is that they're not matte, but they're not totally shimmery. They're just kind of a little bit more illuminizing, I guess you would say. I definitely think there are better eyeshadow palettes out there, but if maybe you're getting this bag for your younger sister or you're just starting out with makeup, it would be a fine palette. I think the colors are pretty. I'm gonna add a crease color with Honeycomb. I'm just gonna use this brush from e.l.f. So we're gonna toss that into the crease. And then the last thing I'm gonna do is put a color as my highlight. So I'm gonna go into the color Bunny Tail. And we're gonna make that be my brow bone highlight. It's so, oh, the brow bone highlight is pretty. I just pushed all of my eyebrow hairs out of place, but the brow bone highlight is gorgeous. For some reason, the white has a color payoff. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. All right, I don't hate this eye look. I think it's pretty. It's just not super intense. So if you're someone who likes really intense eyeshadow looks, I certainly would not recommend this little palette. But maybe there's a color or two in here that you would like. Depends on what your style is. The next thing I'm gonna use is the mascara. Now I have used this before because I ran out of mascara the other day, but I like it so far. I think it works well over another mascara, but we'll try it out on its own just to see. It's the Plush Drama Volumizing Mascara. It does have a very large wand, which some people like, some people don't like. We're gonna use this. Everything in the palette is very purpley, which is just kind of funny. It was a nice promotional item to come out close to Easter. My last impressions on the bag are that it's definitely worth it. So if you bought an Ulta Cosmetics item for $19.50 or more, you got this bag for free. So I think that in terms of the fact that it's all free makeup, it's definitely worth it. If you're looking to start your collection, to me, it's a no-brainer because you could get like maybe a brush or a brush cleaner with the $19.50 and then get all of this kind of stuff for free with that. So the promotion is still going on while quantities last. So if you wanted to head over to your local Ulta and see if they still had bags left over, I would definitely recommend doing that. They had a huge stack of them at the store that I went to. So I would absolutely recommend them, but I hope that you guys really liked this video. I hope that you found it helpful or thought it was interesting. Even if you saw the promotion but didn't want to spend the extra $19.50, I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a lot, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Bye, everyone.